Okay, everybody. Hey, it's Tuesday afternoon, and I am hoping that I am live, guys. It is Tuesday, and I'm actually going to get on Facebook, make sure I am up and running, because you guys know how I am. I hope you've been having an awesome Tuesday. So, if you are already here, thank you guys who have been waiting for me to show up. I know I'm running a bit behind today, but guess what? I am actually coming straight in from my hair appointment. And so I got a new look going on here, right? So let me just see if I'm here. And if you're here with me, definitely give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here. Say hello, hello, hello. And let me get it together. So here's the backstory to my hair. I have not had my hair straightened, and look, it's backwards. So I might be messing this little do up. Thanks, Anita. Hey, good afternoon. Thank you so much for waiting. Look, it's backwards. So I'm like, what part of my head am I dealing with right now? I don't even know. Like, where's the part? Oh. This is terrible. This is terrible. I don't know. I'm going to have my hair sticking out every direction. And I haven't had it straightened in a while, so I almost don't even know what it's like to have straightened hair. What do you do with it? It's kind of long. It's getting in my mouth when I'm talking, and the wind is blowing outside because it's nice. And oh, Lord, help me. So thank you for the hair compliments. Oh, Lord. And then I'm just getting to the office after the appointment, because I don't know about you guys, but it has been nonstop, distraction after distraction. Whether it's good or bad, it's still a distraction, and I have been not able to get work done the way I was planning to, or the goals and things that I had on my list to get done between yesterday and today. Things are just falling behind. You guys, it is a struggle. I am trying to keep my head up above the water, try to get work done, try to be attentive to you guys, because life right now, there's a lot coming at me and a lot of good things. So thank you for joining me for today's look. And I'm going to be like self-conscious, like, okay, the hair, it's hot. It's hot in New England. And my hair is everywhere, and I'm going to try not to let my hair be a distraction, and then me seeing myself kind of backwards in comparison to what I see on the screen. You guys just bear with me with the hair and with all that's going on. So happy Tuesday, happy Tip Tuesday. I'm excited for today's topic today. If this is the first time that you are joining me, my name is LaTonya, and I am the trailblazing owner of Let's Write Life, my passion project, the business that has changed my life forever, the business where I get to do what I love each and every day, and that is helping women like you be able to achieve personal growth through journaling. And how I am able to do that is by partnering up with mental health professionals and self-development programs to give them easy ways to incorporate journaling into their programs, and then for me to connect with all of you guys here who are connected with me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or wherever you are watching this video, and maybe you're watching it from my website. Wherever you are, this is my way of connecting with you and giving you tips on an ongoing basis to help you stay empowered and motivated with journaling. So today's topic is the importance of creating your circle of support. And I'm really glad in a way for how I kind of came into this broadcast with all that's been going on and just trying to fit my hair appointment in. You know, I am not able to do the work that I am able to do by myself. And the reason I say that is because my life has been so busy these last few weeks. But it really has been because of the people who are in my life that allow me to keep going, even when I feel like it's a lot, even when I feel discouraged, or even when great things happen, to have people behind me who cheer me on. It's not living out your dreams, living out your passions, believing that you could do stuff that seems impossible for you is really not possible without the support of others. No one becomes successful by themselves. If people are telling you that, or if you're thinking that, those thoughts are lies. Can I get an amen? Let me know in the comments. Just say yes real quick to let me know that you're on the same page and this is making sense to you, right? I want you guys to know the myth that people are out there doing things by themselves and they're being fearless and they're being bold and they're stepping out. But it is not happening alone. People have support, and I'm gonna break it down this way because a lot of people will say, well, LaTonya, who is your influence? And thanks Anita, thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. I know somebody's over here on my same page as me. But yeah, so when I first started Let's Write Life, people would ask me, LaTonya, who influences you? And to be quite honest with you guys, for those of you who don't know, my journey didn't start the way you see it now. Me teaching, me getting online and sharing my life publicly this way, being vulnerable with my personal story, a part of my life that was really hard and difficult to deal with when I was struggling with depression. In those dark times, to be honest, I wasn't reading books. I wasn't looking for Oprah for my inspiration. I wasn't really inspired by anybody that most people find inspiration and motivation from. I wasn't reading books. I wasn't really plugged into what was going on in the world because I was lost in my own world. I was lost in a dark time. And I was really relying on the people around me to give me the support I needed, but they weren't aware of the support I needed, and they didn't reach out to me to help me in the way that I needed. And so when people ask me who influences you, for me, it was really the people around me who were the best example of people that made me feel loved. It wasn't based on success status. It wasn't based on how many books someone has read or how many accolades they have. So when I think about the people who influenced me to first begin my journey, the people I would always say is my mom and dad. My relationship with my mom hasn't always been great, but my mom and dad have shown me what it means to keep going. They've gone through so much in their own lives, and I'm fortunate that my parents are still together. And because of their togetherness, even if the way they raised me, there's some things that could have been changed, could have been done better, I still found things within them that I admired and things within them that helped me to keep going despite the situations that I was dealing with. So when people ask me, LaTonya, who influences you? I always start with my parents. You know, the people who are with me each and every day, who just teach me the values of life. And beyond that, so I have my parents. Who else influences you? On my journey, when I decided for myself that I wanted to start to do things in my life that would allow me to experience happiness the way I had been wanting to for so many years, my husband was that person of influence who I could trust, that I couldn't take to my parents or to friends. My husband was that person that I could trust with anything and know that he wouldn't judge me for it. And so I had the people that I looked to for guidance and instilled values in me that I wanted to live up to. Thank you for the hearts and thumbs up. And then I had my husband, someone who I can trust with my innermost thoughts, innermost feelings without judgment. Then on my journey, when I began to start to say to people, I want to start this business. I want to start to do things through journaling to empower other people. the people that came into my life, or the people that I felt who were around me already, that already seemed to be positive leaders, those were the people I turned to next. And for me, that happened to be just women and men that I knew who were on their journey of starting businesses. So these weren't even people who had businesses. These were people who had the same mindset as me. And so I started to create a circle of accountability partners, people who I identified just around me. Maybe I wasn't friends with them yet, but I had seen them here and there and had said, you know what, that person, the way that they're carrying their life out, I want to connect with them. And I started to do that. I started to reach out to them. I would see what events they were at that I could be at so that I could meet them. And I began to foster a relationship with these people who didn't have it all, didn't have businesses that were established. And because here's the thing, I didn't have money to be paying for a coach. I didn't have my business ideas really figured out yet to start building a business without having laid the foundation for my ideas. And so I found influence from people who were at the same point in their journey as I was. People who were just like, I don't want this life anymore. What I want is over there. How do I get to it? Those are the people that I ended up turning to and looking to be my influence. And I instantly built such good relationships with these people that essentially have allowed me to get to where it is that I am now. Now, on that journey, right, that makes sense, right? So when I was looking for inspiration, influence to move forward in my life, I looked within the people who have always been here to help me move forward. And for those areas of my life where I lacked, that's where I turned to people that I didn't know to learn and connect and foster new relationships to take me to that next stage of life that I wanted to go. That makes sense? And so the importance of building your circle of support is really the difference in whether you're going to stay where you are or get to where it is that you want to go. Personal growth requires change. And I wanted to talk on this topic today because at every stage of your life, you're going to be put in situations that you have never experienced before. And you may find it hard to move forward without someone else's opinion, without someone else's good, valuable judgment, because they know who you are. And you can't just allow anybody to be in that circle of influence. So let me shift to the next side of this. There are some people that you just can't take on the journey with you. They won't understand. They won't support you. They may, how do I say this? They may fake like they support you, but behind your back, they're not really interested in seeing you win. And you're going to have to come to a point in your journey where you're going to have to single out the ones who are coming with and the ones that are not. And I had to do that. Think about, so true, right, Anita? So, like, I remember a point in my journey where I had to make those decisions for myself as well. And I didn't realize the importance of it until I realized the areas of my life that I was hurting the most or feeling the most stuck in. And I'm trying to articulate this in a clear way. Here we go. When you're healing, so for example, if you're on a journey of personal growth, you've got to a place in your life where you've realized you've wanted to do things in your life and you haven't been able to do it because of things that have happened in your past that you haven't let go of, but you never really realized it until now that you're at this point. Look at this. Look at. I can't even look at myself without seeing my hair. Look at, guys. But you can't move forward because things that have happened in your path have left such an imprint on the way you think about yourself. Hey, Barbara, thanks for joining in. That you feel stuck. So I was at an event this weekend and I was talking to a family member, and I'm bringing her up here because I want her to watch this video and I want her to hear what I have to say. And as you're watching, I hope you take some nuggets too. She was sharing how, and this has happened for me, she was sharing how because of her upbringing and because of her parents being so strict with her, that it instilled fear in her so much that in her adult life, she finds it hard to step out of her comfort zone to achieve the things in her life that she desires to do, right? So now she's at a point, which is the same point I got to on my journey, where I realized I don't want to live that way. I don't want to live feeling afraid. I don't want to live not doing the things that I want to do. I don't want to live with those regrets, but I'm terrified about moving forward. This is why it's important to rearrange the people in your life, and this is why it's important to create a circle of support in your life. Because in order for her to move forward, in order for me to have moved forward, identifying those things that hold you back and the people who are connected to those things that hold you back have to be dealt with. So if you're trying to overcome fear, if you're trying to overcome feeling rejection or hurt, or trying to overcome triggers in your life that make you feel stuck, you have to learn and realize that in order for you to move forward, in order for you to heal in those areas, you cannot keep being hit. Those hurts that you feel, those pains, those scars, they won't heal if the same people who put the scars there are still a part of your life. In order for that healing to take place, in order for those scars to be able to breathe and get the good air, the fresh air that they need, you have to know what people don't need to be on that journey with you. And you can't heal if the same people are hitting those scars that are making you feel stuck in life. So as you're thinking about the people who influence you daily and the people who are not, make sure that you're taking those people out of your circle and putting people into your circle who deserve to be there. Does that make sense to you guys? I know you guys here, my veterans, know what I'm talking about because we've already gone over this. But in these last few weeks, I felt it was important for me to get back to this topic because I'm at a new stage now. I'm not dealing so much with the fear anymore or, the feelings of judgment or rejection from people that I love, because I'm at a place now where I've come to know who I am. And because I've created a circle of support around me, of people who love me, people who understand me, people who know where I'm going, people who know where that going place is, so they're kind of like, come on, this is the way, I'm gonna get you there. Because I have those people in my life, and lately as I'm climbing to get to this point of elevation, thank you guys for the thumbs up and the hearts, because I'm getting to this elevated place, I have only been able to do it because I have people who are rooting for me to get there. And the people who haven't changed, the people who don't understand me, the people who aren't supporting me, I don't have them in my ear to hold me back. I don't have them by my side speaking negative thoughts into my life that make me doubt myself. Those people are in the outer circles. I haven't cast them off and said, I'm done with you, goodbye. But you know what? They're out in the outer circles of my life. And the people who belong in my inner circle, the ones who I allow to feed me information, allow myself to be connected with, those people are the ones that are alongside me, cheering me on. So even you guys coming here today, you guys are part of my team. You guys are in my circle of support because you guys allow me to see just how important what it is I have to say is. Because had it not been for you, why would I even show up like this? Feeling like, oh, you know what? I got to get to this broadcast. And yes, I don't know if my hair looks right, whatever. I wouldn't be doing this for my own self. I'm doing it for you. So when you think about the people in your life that you love, the people who support you, the people who cheer you on, realize they're doing it because they love you. And the ones who aren't there supporting you, who aren't cheering you on, who don't understand your journey, those are the people that you have to evaluate and say, you know what, just for a little while, I need to just take a little break away from you so that I can grow, so that I can focus on me, so that I can work on me, and allow the people who are going to be with me to support me, to have the space in my life at this particular moment so that I can move forward. And when I get to a place in my life where I feel strong enough and when I have the confidence enough to step out of my comfort zone and overcome the fears that I am facing, I can then come back and share my life with you because I'll be in a better, stronger place. And I would have created a circle of support around myself that if you hurt me again, I won't fall down alone. I'll have people there now to support me and lift me up from the places that those people who have hurt you have knocked you down before and you had no one to help you get back up. So that makes sense to you guys? It's important to have people in your circle. You can't get to where you want to be alone. So if you can identify just 3 people, you don't need a lot. You could have 1 technically, but 3 doesn't hurt. If you can't think of anybody, let me ask you this. Who is in your circle of support? If you can't think of 1 person, I want to encourage you to create a page in your journal and start to make a list. Start to think about, start to create. That's why I said your circle isn't just already there for you. You get to have people in your life who want to be in your life, but that doesn't mean they're supposed to be there. So that's why I say create your circle of influence. I see happy faces, laughing faces. I see everything. Let me read some of what y'all are saying. So Barbara's saying, well, let me see. Herkins is saying some stuff, but it's showing up under Let's Write Life. So I see Anita saying, yes, definitely. Hey, Trees. She's saying hi. Herkins is saying, wow. And then, hi, beautiful. I know you're just seeing my hair for the first time, Herc. Barbara's saying, right, exactly. Barbara's saying, I have to put the negative people in my outside circle for real. Yeah, and it's not for ever. Everything is for a season. You never know how those negative people may be just watching you to see if you'll make it. And you have to make it, not for them, but for you, so that you can go back, or not even so that you can go back, but that your life can show them that you can change and that you wanted to change. And in order for you to change, you had to do it without them. Peace. All right. And so Barbara's saying, yes, it does make sense. Perfect sense. And then, hey, Eunice. And then Treese, LOL, hi. Yeah, so guys, that's my word for you today. And if you don't have people in your life you can reach out to and find support from, that's part of the journey, right? Because it's not a circle that's created for you. It's one you have to create for yourself. And it's one that you have to identify who those people are. Maybe it's people at, who knows, I'm going to put it out there, but you never know who you can meet. Maybe you've been going to the gym and there's someone there that you love their fitness, regime. Maybe it's time for you to say, hey, I love your fitness regime. What are you doing to lose all that weight? Or maybe it's, you see someone at your church or in a group that you are a part of, or if you're in no groups, or if you're not a part of something, maybe it's time to plug into something. Maybe it's time for you to say to yourself, you know what? I need help. I don't have anyone around me. I know that mental health is important. Maybe let me connect with a therapist to just kind of help me start to vocalize my feelings or write out my feelings, or someone to share my journal with who won't judge me. A professional. Don't close yourself off. Don't go through life alone. Start the way I did. I didn't go to my parents with my innermost thoughts, but I did use them for inspiration. I did use people like Aaron, who is joining me here, as my accountability partner, because we both were on the same page when it came to our desire to run fearlessly forward towards our dreams and not let the people who didn't understand us stop us from moving forward. I did turn to my husband about the things I couldn't talk to anyone about with him, because I knew he would not judge me for it. And so if you don't have people like that in your life, start to find those people. Be open. You do need to be vulnerable to find those people. And it may be a journey that you're on to just explore who those people may be. But no matter what your journey is, don't go it alone. It's important for you to reach success by yourself. And by creating a circle of influence, that dream, those goals you desire to achieve become possible. Okay? And we're at a stage in our journey where we want to start making the impossible possible. And it takes people and support in order to get there, to fulfill those goals and dreams. Okay, guys? And so thank you, Barbara, for slaying my hair today. And I'm so glad I got on this broadcast and made it here in time. Thank you guys for watching along. Oh, before we go, you guys, I have an upcoming event. It is next Saturday. Check out the dates. This is a video, so if you're watching the replay, go over to letswritelife.com. Check out my events page for the upcoming events. But I do have a webinar that is online, finally, for those of you guys who are not local to Brockton. I know, Anita, I will be seeing you there. And Barbara, I will be seeing you there. And I hope that I'll be seeing you there, Aaron and Herkins, and all of you who are watching the replay. Yes, let me know in the comments if I'll be seeing you there. I'll be sure I'll put a link up. Thank you guys for the hearts and the thumbs up. But I will put a link up in the comments with this video so that you guys can check out the event. It is a free 1-hour event, so please mark your calendars. Give yourself this self-care time of journaling. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really short and quick, but you will understand a new approach to journaling to help you move forward in every aspect of your life. Okay, guys, let's see here. I have no idea. I have no idea what I am reading, but yes, I'm going to get on off because you guys know I have to go get those little kitties of mine. All right, guys, have a great Tuesday, and I will see you soon. Bye. Thanks for joining in. See ya. You're worth writing for. You always were. You always will be.